Okay. Hey everybody, I hope that I'm in frame. I'm using my cell phone to record today. And I am wanting to change my art style. So I'm thinking about painting more, more abstract. And I want to get into painting like buildings. That's the idea that I have in mind. So let me go ahead and put down some paint. I'm using different colors that should complement each other. And I went on ahead and I put some marks on here, just some building marks, and it was going to be like a coffee scene before. So that's why you might see coffee beans on here and a cup up here. So just ignore that because I haven't started yet. And so I just kind of did like a little frame of putting some buildings up here. Um, so just for the sake of putting some marks. And so I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm only going to paint for about 30 minutes. Okay, so this is like warm, a warm grayish color. It looks a little bit green. That sound in the background is my little heater because it's super cold in here. Well, it's not super cold, but it's a little bit cool. I want to thin this out a little bit more. And as you can see, I need to get better brushes. So if you are a company who would like to donate brushes, I would really appreciate that. Reach out to me in my email. And anytime you want to get a warm version of a color, you can add warm primary colors to it. You can add yellow, red, yellow or red to it. And drips are always a good thing. I have some other colors that I'm going to use that are going to be more dominant. So that's why I'm starting off with this color here, so that it doesn't compete with the more dominant colors that I'm going to be using. I like how the shades of the warm gray, I guess I should say this is a warm greenish gray. I like how the some shades are lighter than others. Some of the tones on here. Like this one is really light. And I can thin it out with some water. I like how this one is like it's kind of pooling in the middle. And I want to make the buildings different heights. At least right now the concept is making buildings like skyscrapers. As we continue, I have some bigger brushes, but this one is so small because I'm using those other brushes for the other colors. I want this more like neutral grayish green color to be like the foundation of the buildings. So that's why I'm putting this down now. I wish I had an extra bigger brush, but I don't, so now that I got the foundation of the buildings up, I'm just going to lock in the rest just to fill up this white space. Probably should have did this part off camera and then just go in with more of the dominant colors in this video, but I wanted you to see from the beginning what I'm doing, even though it's kind of frustrating working with this little brush. The heater just cut off, so I hope you can hear me better. And this was a cute drawing of people sitting to coffee table. But that was another idea that I had for this canvas at first. And I did the background mark drawings using a graphite pencil. If you are enjoying this video or learning anything, or if you want to support this channel, please click the like button and subscribe. I want to become monetized, and so I need your help with doing that. If you don't mind supporting. And again, I'm just using what brushes that I have, so have a sponge, but I don't want to get too messy. I know some of you are probably thinking just use a sponge, but I think that would be too messy. Because when I tend to use a sponge, then a lot of times the excess water will run on the floor, and I don't want to mess the floor up because I don't have any protective coating down on the floor. And I hope that you can see me because I don't have a monitor where I can see myself since I'm using my cell phone. And not my standard DSLR camera. Because I got to delete some of the pictures and videos off the DSLR before I can use that. So the quality will get better if the quality is not all that great on this phone since I'm recording at night. And my lighting is not that great in this room. But it's too cold for me to record anywhere else in the house. And it's also nighttime. So sometimes you just have to use what you have. Oh, and by the way, I'm a Gabourey, since if I haven't told you already. And I am an abstract artist. I love how this looks. Kind of want to keep the shapes that I put on here. I like how the graphite is bringing out some more of the gray on here because it's a gray color itself also. And I am going to paint the sides as I go along. Just make certain that I cover as much of this canvas as I can. And hopefully I can make this a 30-minute video before my phone cuts off. Because sometimes it might run hot. If it cuts off while I'm talking and I don't realize it, you know, that was not intended. So just, you know, subscribe and I'll continue. Well, my intention is to continue making a video every 1 to 2 weeks of me actually painting. So you can see my process. Okay, I really need like a blow dryer. this looks. And I love rectangles and squares and circles and other shapes too. Just trying to make it, the buildings look more defined. Putting in some lines here. And a lot of this is going to get painted over, so just want to ground these buildings, make them look more grounded, like they're attached to the ground. Kind of defining the outline of the buildings. And I hope y'all can hear me good. Wanted to make the buildings different heights. Okay. So now, let me put some more. I need to get a blow dryer to help this to dry. Hold on just a second. I have a blow dryer. Just a moment. Oops. Oh boy. Just a second. Okay, I'm coming. So far this video is 20 minutes, I see. So I hope that I get a chance to actually put some colors on here. I love how this is looking, and this right here. Okay, so I have my blow dryer. Let me plug this in. And I hope that this does not cause the lights to go out in here, and I hope it doesn't make my paints move around too much. right here. I was looking too white right there. So let's see. I kind of want to keep it on a cool. Okay. I think that it's pretty much dry for the most part because I don't want to make my colors muddy. So before you go putting in the next layer, you want to definitely do a good job with drying your colors, your first layer all the way before you start with the second layer of paint so that your colors don't get muddy. Especially if you're painting with a lot of primary colors, because if you mix too many colors together, then they will also lose some of their pigmentation. Their pigmentation won't be as bold, and you risk your colors becoming muddy or looking brownish or too dark and less vibrant. So I really want to put some, let's see, it seems pretty dry. Okay, that's good. But I'm starting to still probably slightly wet up under here. So instead of painting right now, I think I want to put some marks in. So let me put just a few marks in. And I want to, I'm holding my graphite pencil at the edge here so that I can be more loose. So I think that I'm probably going to stop the video here because I don't want it to get too long. So we'll just make this about starting the first layer. Okay, so I use my graphite pencil at first to outline what I want my main background to be, and I put some other marks in here with a graphite pencil. And then I went on ahead and put down my first layer of color, which is a lighter shade compared to my more dominant colors that I'm going to use later on. All of my colors are complementary to each other. And now I'm going to put some marks on here with my graphite, and then I dried the first layer with the blow dryer. And then now I'm going to use my graphite pencil now to put in some personal marks on here. I'm not going to let you see me put all the marks on here because these are personal to me as an artist, so that I stand out. And then from there, I'm going to go ahead and put in some of these main colors, and I may have to do a part 2. I'll do a follow-up to this so that you can see the progress made. I'm going to continue to work on this, and then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna have to do a part 2 to this video after I put my marks in. Please give the video a thumbs up, support my channel, and I hope you can see me. Please give the video a thumbs up. Let me know any comments in the comment section if you have any questions. Subscribe to my channel, A. Gabourey Art. I am A. Gabourey. I am an abstract artist, and so there you may see a mix of some impressionism on here as well sometimes. So, but I'm an abstract artist, and it's so much fun. So I look forward to communicating with you more. Let me know what you think about this first layer. If you have any questions, put them in the comment section, and I intend to respond right away. I thank you for watching. I will see you all in the next one. Subscribe so I can get my channel monetized. I would really appreciate it. And give the video a thumbs up. See you all in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.